having a beautiful week. I have been moving some things around here. And I just have a makeshift desk going on today. I hope it's okay. Let's see here. I finished getting some things set up here. Oh, what a day. I'm getting ready to winterize the RV. There we go. Well, come on now. Behave. I'm trying to get things set up here. Oh, let me get a drink here. What a day, what a day, what a busy, busy day. We'll have to go with what we've got today. Not the best to do. Oh, of course. Try the minute I start talking. I just fed them a little bit ago. But why is this not... Yeah, you're fine, baby. I do not know why it does not want to. Hold on a minute. I tell you what, could we please have some more technical difficulties? Hi, Biker Mouse. How are you today? Trying to get things set up here. I've rearranged some furniture today, so I've got a temporary desk set up. Yeah, I hear you. I started talking, and now you want to talk too. Boy, let me tell you what. This is a piece from Just Joe. He plays Farming Simulator 25. And hopefully he'll pop in today. In his other life, he does leather working. Hi, Zach. Right? Isn't it so cute? I know it's not quite all on the page. Yes, baby, I hear you. You're fine. Oh, you're fine. Kitties have been moved around quite a bit today. They're not happy this afternoon. I just fed them, so they're not hungry. Get my pencils out here. But I've got a makeshift area set up today because of all the moving around and getting ready for winter time. You are fine. And he showed me this the other day, and I said, I absolutely have to color it. Let me see if I can lift this up just a little bit. Oh, you are fine. Good thing about this setup, though. Haha, the table moves. What? There we go. That'll be good enough. We're not touching it again. Come here, baby. Come here. squawker. It can't possibly be hungry. But, you know, he's a baby kitty, so... Okay, well, maybe he is hungry. Pardon me for just a moment. How's everybody's Friday going? All right, are you good now? They don't eat very much at a time. Hi, Mary Jo. Hi, Zach. I don't know if I said that or not. My hands are full at the moment. I am fostering 3 baby kitties, trying to get them up to the point where they'll eat solid food. And boy, let me tell you, it's every 2 to 4 hours. You're fine. You're fine. Go lay down with your brothers or sisters. I literally just said them not even an hour ago. While I was watching Hawaiian Hillbillies live stream. I'm trying to get everything set up here. Let's see what today's affirmation is. F what others think, do what makes you happy. That is today's affirmation. Do what makes you happy, always. And today, this little frog guy makes me happy. I can't believe we have such talented people, well, I can, in the farming simulator community. And he'll probably shoot me for bragging on him, but I mean, come on, this is adorable. So let's get the pencils out and let's color a frog. This is not a coloring page that I can let you download and color. I haven't asked Joe for that permission yet. But maybe, yes, exactly, Sherry. Do what makes you happy. All right, we got the pencils out. Whew. Where are we going to start today? Well, he looks like he's got a cute little patchwork coat. I'm not sure what is going on here. I just glimpsed at it really quick and said, that's so cute, we got to color it. He's holding a scroll in this hand, but I'm not sure what the other hand is doing. Oh well, we'll figure it out as we go along. This is part of the coat. That's part of the coat. I don't know. Maybe Joe will come in and tell us. Anyway, he's got a cute little patchwork coat on. I'm assuming he's got these little patchwork pants on as well. But what he does is he takes these designs and he tools them into leather work of all sorts. And I said, I got to add some color to that. I'm going to start with a little lime. No, where's my sand? Oops. No, I'm already dropping pencils. I'm going to start with a little sand up underneath his chin here. frogs up underneath there are generally white. But we're going to make it sand just to give it a little color. I'm excited. Next week, we're going to be starting a group project in Hillbilly's live coloring stream. We're going to be doing a page out of Imagimorphia, the one with the spider on it. Well, one of the ones with the spider on it, with all the little trinkets in the web. We're going to be doing that for Halloween as a group project, a buddy color along. So if you have the book Imagimorphia, next Wednesday, we're going to be starting that. We would love for you to come and color along with us. That's at 9 o'clock in the morning, right here on YouTube. Hawaiian Hillbilly is the host. We have such a great time in that chat room. All right, now we're going to take some lime peel to him. All right, and take some lime peel. I'm not used to working on single pages, but I printed this out on the printer this morning. The first copy that I printed it right off the page, and I went, "Arr." I really am looking forward to having a good printer at some point in the future again. I used to have a really nice 13 by 9 inch Canon printer. I'm sorry, 13 by 19 inch Canon. Yeah, Canon. That was the name of it. And it did archival ink. It had archival ink in it, and I could do prints off of that. And I sold quite a few at that size. Sadly, I do not have that printer anymore. I miss it a lot, though. Those 13 by 19 sunflower prints were amazing. And I used to have a printer that I could print onto cardstock. My current access to a printer, I can't do that. But this will be all right. You know, I talk about putting down your base color first. And this is going to be the base for the frog. Lime peel is just such a beautiful color. But anyway, now that I've got some furniture moved around, I'm going to be setting up to start reading the books to the kids again. So if any of my kids are watching, I should have something new for you real soon. Got to get some things put away yet. I know you guys have missed that. I'm going to try to find a Halloween, excuse me. The next book that we're going to read is The Ant and the Grasshopper. And then after that, I'm going to try and find a cute Halloween book for us to read. Nothing super scary, I promise. I know y'all been missing that. let me see here. 1 second. All right, sorry about that. But the area that I'm in now in the RV will eventually... the kittens are playing. Will eventually be my new studio area. We'll give him a little sand on his belly as well. I think that's his belly. I'm going to go with that's his belly. But now I can start tearing out cabinets and getting some more insulation in here. And eventually I'll have an actual bedroom, and that will be nice. And then the area I'm in now will have a big old desk in it, I hope. A proper desk. I've been working on makeshift desks for quite a while now. But hey, you do what you gotta do. Can't wait until the studio is finished. It's just a long, long process. Well, hi, Britt. How are you today? Hi, Luke. How are you? I know Luke is watching with you. We're coloring this cute frog and these sunflowers today and this little mushroom. And guess what, Luke? I'm almost ready to read you another book. I got some of the studio furniture moved around today. I should have something up in the next week or two. I'm working hard on it, buddy. Let me see if I can... Is this one it? Woo! Yep. I'll show you the book. What else did I drop? Here is the next book we'll be reading. The Ant and the Grasshopper. It is so darling. Here, we're going to look at it. We're going to turn the page real quick. I'm going to show you the little grasshopper. All right, there's the ant. There's the ant. Awesome. And there is Mr. Grasshopper. So, that's the next book that we're going to read. It's going to be so much fun. It's so adorable. And it's cute that it's this time of year that we're going to read it just as we're going into winter and Halloween and the changing of the seasons. It's the perfect book for that. Oh, I'm dropping things. So, it's all ready to go. I have almost all the equipment set up for it. We're going to come down here and color his little toes. Ooh, we might give his toes a little bit of red. It's one of my favorite stories ever. And then we're going to do a Halloween book. I don't know which one yet. But I will be doing some Halloween stories. All right, a thumbs up from Luke. He's learning all about autumn in school right now. Good deal. We'll go like this. He's got long toes. Now, Mr. Luke, I got my hair cut. I got it all cut off. So don't be surprised when you see the video. I'll probably still wear a bandana though, because I like wearing bandanas. Yeah, I know. You told me. You told me he likes to bake muffins. Are you going to make any muffins this weekend? For anyone out there wondering, I do have a part of my channel dedicated to reading the books to kids, and Luke is one of the reasons why I do it. So he's our special guest star today. Luke loves his new school, loves his teachers, has a girlfriend or 5. Luke is 10, everybody. He is 10, right? Double digits? Or did he turn 11 on his last birthday? I might be a year off. Hi, Pig. I'm doing great. How are you? We're doing this frog and these sunflowers today that Just Joe put together for his leatherworking craft that he does. And thought we'd add some color to it today. I told him I wanted to do it. I should probably tell him. I told him I was going to, but I didn't actually invite him. I'm a bad person, I tell you what. Just in case he's doing something else there, I sent him a message. Right? Isn't that? I love the design. Anyway, he mocked this up this week, or last week. After seeing how much I love sunflowers, he put some different sunflower designs together. And I said, oh my goodness, I have to, because my mom loves frogs. And I love sunflowers. And he gave me the go ahead to do this. And I think it's so cute. Our Farming Simulator 25 community is so very talented in many, many, many ways. Now, if one of y'all could come and stabilize this table, that would be great. It's a joke. It is on wheels. It's a little bit wobbly, but it'll do for today. I did some renovating to the RV and moved some furniture around. So we're in a temporary desk today. Until I can get some more furniture moved around. And then I'll be taking out cabinets, adding insulation. It's a very long process, but eventually it'll be really nice. So we put up with the temporary accommodations here to make it work. Hi, Jess. Hi, Jay. How y'all doing today? Yeah, Jess, this is the one from Just Joe. Isn't it so cute? Oh, you're fine, kitties. Except for I'm not sure what's going on here. I wish Joe were here to tell me what that is. I'm doing wonderful. I got that couch moved. I finally got it moved this morning, Jay. I ran out of steam last night. So I got it done today. When we're done here, I've got a whole lot of other things to move. Well, hi, peepers. What? What? Pretty soon they're going to be able to climb out of the box. So this weekend I've got to get the door fixed. Get some floor space made for them so they can start running around on the floor. They've already started some dry food. They're just picking at it right now, trying to figure out what it is. You know, they're just babies. Good, I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, if I want to look at my screen, though, I've got to look off to the side here. So if I don't catch your comment right away, please don't hold it against me. Let me see here. Grab some more pencils here. A little bit of apple green. Anyway, I told Joe that I wanted to put some color on it. Just because it was so cute. Our community is so talented. Anybody have any fun plans for the weekend? Who's streaming and when? I will be streaming Farming Simulator Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. That is my normal stream time. Try to do that every week. It's good to have fun at the end of the weekend. Takes your mind off the Monday morning blahs. You know, that awful Sunday night dread. What car show, Britt? Do tell. Jess says she's going to go get new tires on the pickup truck today. Oh boy, isn't that fun? On my TV right now, Jess, I've got one of Juan's trucking videos going while I'm coloring here today. You should be able to post that link, Jess. You have moderator permission. I do. I love watching them. Hey, train! Oh, I can't write it down. 1:37 p.m. I don't have my other notebook, but I'm going to write it down in here real quick. We're tracking how often trains come on my live streams. That's the first one for today. Did Luke hear it? Luke loves trains. Uh-oh. That was really brilliant. Guess who lost her pencil? I'm the only one that can do that, you know. Oh, there it is. There it is. So we're tracking how often it comes by during the live stream. And after about a month or so, I'll post it up on my community page how frequent it is. Whenever Luke comes to visit, if a train goes by, we have to go watch the train. Which, Britt, that should be soon that you guys can come over and we can have a bonfire as soon as we get past this little bit of warm weather. The 80 degrees in a campfire is not my idea of a good time. Way, way, way too hot. I've done it before, but phew. Luke said he heard the train. All right. All right, let me grab it. Let me see here. Luke might like those. All right, Jess, no problem. That is the link to the trucking channel that I'm watching, and that is from Juan Rumpel. Am I saying that right? Rempel. Sorry. And he does trucking cross country in Canada. So there's lots of gorgeous scenery along his truck route. The mountains and everything. It's really pretty. You might like that. Or Luke might like it. Or you both might like it. It's fun to listen to him talk about all the different areas and the things he goes through being a long-haul truck driver. And he's got usually pulls a double You know, those that we don't see around here? He often pulls a double trailer behind him. Scary for me. I couldn't do it. But I like watching his videos. And what is Mr. Luke coloring? Mary Jo, I hope you have fun playing bingo. And I hope you have a beautiful day. It's great to see you today. I'm glad you got some new pencils and a new book. I can't wait to see what you do with it. Sherry says in Nevada and Arizona, they are allowed to pull triples. Oh my goodness. Well, I believe it with all the open space. Again, I could not do it. That would scare me. Hang on a minute, guys. Sorry about that. Oh, we don't see that around here. Not where I'm at, anyway. But I can understand with all the open land out there. Maybe about like that. Oh, that would be fun, Mary Jo. Good luck. Yes, they are. I just don't. You know, that's it takes a lot of bravery, I think, to drive a rig like that. A lot of skill. It's fascinating to me. I already, the van was about as big as I ever want to drive. I don't think I really have it in me to pull an RV. Or to drive one of the great big RVs. I don't think I could do it. I do want to drive one of those big combines or tractors, though, but that's out in the middle of the field. Less chance of hitting things. I mean, one is what I'm seeing right now. He's practically on the edge of a mountain. One wrong move and boom, down he goes. That's scary to me. He's a very good driver, though, and I'm glad he is doing it and not me. So, a million chickens, Pig. Are you still with me? Well, hi, Hillbilly. Welcome, welcome. If you haven't seen yet, Pig is doing a challenge where he's trying to sell a million eggs, I believe it is, in one day in Farming Simulator 25. That's a lot of chickens. And he's got to feed them all himself. No buying food or anything like that. So go check that out if you haven't already. And Hawaiian Hillbilly just stopped in. Hello, Hillbilly. He just finished a page this morning that is so gorgeous. Y'all have to stop by his channel and check him out. And next week, we're going to be starting in Imagimorphia, doing a piece for Halloween as a buddy color. All of us that want to in his chat room. And he streams Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 9 o'clock in the morning. And we go until 11 or 12 or 12:30. Just depends on when he's tired for the day. But that makes my Fridays awfully busy. In the morning, I'm there, and then I'm here at 1 o'clock. And today I was moving furniture, and oh boy, I was working up a sweat. You're welcome. You're welcome. That was from R.J. Hampson. Let me get it up here. Oh, come on. The Last Inn was the page that they colored. What book was that in? I'm terrible. Mountain King. There it is, Mountain King. That's the book that they were coloring in as a buddy color. And that turned out really well. He did this beautiful sky. You have to go see it. Go check out his page. Here. There's a link for Hillbilly's page, Britt. Luke is joining us today in our chat, in a way, via his mom, Britt. And Luke is the reason why I read the books to kids. He's one of those reasons why. And I know him in real life, and he is an awesome kid. And he's coloring along something today with us. I'm not sure what he's coloring today. But anyway, in Hillbilly's chat next Wednesday, we're going to be starting on the spider piece in Imagimorphia. We're going to do that as a buddy color together. All of us that went to the in chat. And I love doing buddy colors because then you get to see how somebody else colored the same thing you did. And it's amazing. You know, we can all start off at the same point and come up with something completely different. And I love it. Yeah, I like that. Maybe a little bit more right here. So we're doing that for Halloween. And that'll take us a minute to finish. That looks good. And we're going to add a little chartreuse. I keep having to put my arm down and stretch it out because I'm not on a proper table today. Not even close. So my poor arm doesn't have the right support today. But we're making do. I'm excited about the changes in the RV. Winter is coming. I need to finish getting it insulated. So I can stay out here this winter. And not spend a whole lot on electricity for heat. That's the goal anyway. So I will be like a bear hibernating. And hopefully getting a lot of artwork done. But right now it is about 80 degrees here, and I've got the fan going. True story, Hillbilly, true story. Hillbilly says it won't be long and it'll be really cold at night. True story. Go away, fly. But the better insulated I can make it, the lower the heating costs, etc., etc. So I had to move a whole bunch of stuff around and to do the next phase. See, I had the first phase done this spring, and then that hot summer came and put everything on hold because it was too miserable to move anything around. And this morning, it was in the 50s, and I still got really, really warm moving things around. Yeah, I like that. All right. Oops. Gonna grab another pencil here. Let's go with... Oh, yeah. Let's go with a little Prussian green. Like that. Maybe about like that. There we go. I like that. Now then, he's got this cute little hat. He's got this little feather in his cap. He's got this cute little jacket. We've got some patches here to do on his legs. Let's grab out we'll grab out some blues here. I think we're going to start off with some ultramarine. Right? Isn't this adorable? This is by Just Joe. When he's not streaming Farming Simulator, he does leatherwork designs. And this was one of the mock-ups that he did. And I said, oh my, I need to color that. He said, go for it. So here we are. I thought it'd just be a fun page to do on a Friday. And that's just it. You know, you don't always have to color something out of a coloring book. Goodness knows I've colored a whole bunch of stuff that is never in a coloring book. And I just printed this off on my printer. Nothing special. Just plain printer paper. A little bit of Blue Lake. Then I think we're going to go with denim blue. I don't have a printer that will print on cardstock. I used to, but I don't anymore. I might again in the future. The song Yankee Doodle Dandy is going through my head right now. He stuck a feather in his cap and called it macaroni. Everybody remember that song? That's an old song. Right? I believe it. Oh, gotta move that so I can move my leg here. Billy remembers it. All right. We will not sing it because we don't want to get copyrighted, but hey. All right. And then his little feather. Let me see if I can find it. All right. Here we go. We're going to go with a little peacock green. And a little peacock blue. There we go. Cute little feather in his cap. Yeah, now it's going to be stuck in your head too. I'll make this one a little spring green right here. Just a little bit of that peacock blue. There, about like that. All right, Jay. I hope you have a beautiful weekend. Thanks for stopping by. Take care of yourself. I will catch you on the flip side. All right. We're going to make his little patches peacock blue too. There we go. Jay loves it when I say I'll catch you on the flip side. Because I will, you know. I'm going to come in with that peacock green. I watch a lot of YouTube. It's ridiculous. Always reminds me of that movie. Oh gosh, what's the name of the movie now? Are you a watcher or a player? Are you a watcher or a player? Well, I like to do both. I like to see what everybody else is up to. And I like to host. About like that. Just a little bit of that blue on the inside here. Nerve, that's the name of that movie. Cute movie. Not for kids, but it's a cute movie. On my TV right now, I've got one of Juan's trucking videos going. I'm always. Sometimes I'm watching, more than one at the same time too. Because y'all, especially in the farming simulator, y'all overlap with a lot of your live streams. I can't catch everybody all the time, but I like to sit in when I can. That's looking nice. I like this. I wonder what he's carrying in his hand. What's on the paper? Guess we'll never know. I like that. That works. All right, there we go. I like that. Grab a color here. Oh, this will work. Little yellow ochre. Oh, go away. A little bit of beige. And a little bit of that burnt ochre. Maybe it's a little scroll that he's holding. There we go. About like that. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you. Now we need whoops. We don't need to drop the pencils. Let's do it this way. I'm going to start off with some crimson red. And a little permanent red. And a little bit of that Tuscan red. About like that. Pardon me for just one moment. I am way too short in the britches some days. Maybe that'll be a little bit better. There we go. This is so fun. Go away, Mr. Fly. You are not welcome. little bit something like that. Let me get a drink here. Whoops. What, baby? What? You're fine. Oh. All right. Again, the three colors that I'm using are that permanent red, the crimson red, and Tuscan red. I love this combination. Putting the crimson behind the permanent makes it not quite so bright. Takes it down just a notch. And there we go. like that. Go away, Mr. Fly. Pardon me. There we go. I like that color. Let me see here. All right, there we go. Now, I did say something about putting a little red on his toes. We'll go ahead and do that right now. There we go. Just a little bit on his tippy toes. All right. And blend that out with a little cream. There we go. Let's do this. Let me pull some colors out here. Oops. Thank you, Jess. I appreciate that. And welcome back. Welcome back. Does anybody remember that? Welcome back, Kata. I'm pulling some colors out here because we're definitely going to do one of the sunflowers next. We're going to do this sunflower next. Because I know we won't have time to do the whole thing. I don't color nearly fast enough. Ooh. All right, we'll go with this. Oops. Let's start with some kelp green. A little bit of olive green. Just a little dash of that lime peel. A little bit of green ochre. About like that. Thank you, Sherry. I said we'll go ahead and do a sunflower because I know I won't have time to finish the whole page today. We got to get at least one of them in. A little bit of that kelp green. A little bit of that olive green. Just a little hint of that lime peel. A little bit of that green ochre. I like that. Oh, thank you. Sherry says you did perfect colors on the frog. The lemur leaf frogs are green, yellow, beige, blue, orange, red. Ha ha ha. That's awesome. Thank you. Oh, let me move my leg here. Stretch out a minute. Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to bump you. All right. Come here. Thank you. Let's start off with a little bit of that dioxazine purple hue. Maybe about like that. And we're going to add in a little light umber. Oh, train. 307. Let me write this down. Hi Charles. How's Benji? How's Alvin? Sorry, we just had a train. It is Alvin, isn't it? Oh gosh. All right. Where were we? A little bit of light umber. And a little bit of deco yellow. And then just a little bit of canary yellow. How about something like that? Good, I'm glad to hear that. And how about yourself? Ooh, I like that. That looks really cute. I really like that. Like I said, I could color sunflowers for the rest of my days and never color the same one twice. I really could. Let me grab a drink real quick. Thank you, Jess. Jess was very kind in saying, I just made the page come alive. Thank you. Good. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. I am doing fine. I got a bunch of stuff done today on the RV, and I'm really happy about that. So we're in a temporary position today, and my arm is kind of at an awkward angle, so I keep having to take a little break. But it's one step closer to getting the studio finished. Yay! All right, we're going to put in some sunburst yellow. Uh-oh. The kitties are starting to stir. Yeah, hi, babies. The kitties are doing well. They're eating good. They're doing what they should. They've shown a little interest in solid food, but not a whole lot yet. A little bit of deco yellow. They're about 5 weeks old now. I found them 2 weeks ago tomorrow. I did lose one at the very beginning. He was the runt of the litter. But the other three are doing great. And yes, it is about time for them to eat. Again, they eat between every 2 to 4 hours. Last night, though, was the first night that they slept longer than 4 hours. Last night, I got 6 hours of sleep in a row before they woke me up again. So that was kind of nice. Yeah, they're sitting right beside me. Yeah, I hear you, baby. All right, all right, all right. I will get there, I promise. Now, Mama, now. Tell you what, little kitties, impatient. Yeah, hi. Yes, I see you. I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. All right, if y'all will pardon me for just a moment, or a few moments anyway. Sometimes I wish I had octopus arms. Remember that today's affirmation is F what others think, do what makes you happy. Always, always, always do what makes you happy. Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting there, baby. Oh. Bear with me for just a moment. I'm coming. I'm coming. Uh-oh. Come here. All right, Jess. I hope you have a beautiful day. Come here. Oh. See, they're getting big. They're now in two hands. When I first found them, they would only fit in one hand, and now they're doubled in size. Yeah, there you go. Is that better? Oh, I hear you. I hear you. Hang on. Come here, Pepe. Here's the next squawker. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. I'm gonna have to go get more formula. Come on, baby. Come here. Y'all are eating me out of house and home. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know, I know, I know. Oh, now I'm dropping stuff. If you will excuse me for just one moment, I do have to go actually mix up some more formula. I didn't realize I was that low before I started. I will be right back. Everybody remember to stretch. Get up, walk, stretch out your arms, stretch out your legs. All right. Welcome back, Sherry. I'm back too. I just got one more kitty here to feed. Oh. Where you at? Is it you? Oh, no, no, no. You can't walk off my lap. Hang on. Come back here. Come back here. Oh, come back here. Here, Bubby. Yep. Right one. That yummy? All right. Go, baby. Is everybody good now? Huh? Is everybody good? No, not yet. Now we good? Well, come here. All right. They don't eat a whole, no, they don't eat a whole lot at once. All right. Here you go. All right, there we go. Oh boy. I'm just dropping everything over here. All right. Thank you for patiently waiting. I appreciate it. Yes, pretty soon they will eat more and less milk. I hope so. I do have to go. Yeah, hi, Pippi. Hi, Tippy. Yeah, hi, baby. No, 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 no. Not right now. I do have to go this evening after we're done here and grab some more formula. In 2 weeks, they've been through 2 bottles of formula or 2 containers of formula already. But they eat it like a tablespoon at a time. So that tells you how frequently I'm going and mixing it up, because you can't mix it up really ahead of time. So it's kind of a pain. I'm going to put some canary yellow on here. Because literally it's mixing up a couple tablespoons at a time for each feeding. I really don't understand why they don't make formula that doesn't go bad, though. It's a, you know, it either comes in a liquid form or a powder form. And I've got the powder right now. But why does it go bad so quickly? That's what I don't understand. It's a powder that you add water to. I don't know. But you're only supposed to mix up what they need at, you know, within the next hour or so. And that's kind of hard to determine. And of course, you got to mix it up with warm water. So you got to wait for the water to get warm and all that good stuff. You really have to have a heart for cats to bottle feed kittens. You really do. You got to move, baby. Get that out of the way here. Now then, we want a little bit of that. Yeah, we're going to do it this way. A little bit of that sand. We're going to make these petals back here. And a little bit, where did it go? A little bit of that yellow ochre. And then we're going to top it off. Blend it out with that deco yellow. About like that. Where is, there it is. And we're going to come in with just a little bit of poppy red. About like that. I'll sharpen a pencil real quick. Can't get through one session without sharpening at least one pencil. All right. And we're going to come in with a little black grape. Darken up a few of these lines here. Add a few little shadows in. Oh, about like that. And now we got a happy little sunflower right back there. Oops. Let's clean off our page here. Get any debris off. So happy. The happy little frog. All right. Oh. Let's finish off the mushroom. Let's do that. Just pulling out some pencils here. Oh, I hear the cicadas going. Let's do this. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I think we're going to start with Imperial Violet. I don't decide these colors ahead of time. I do them on the fly. So sometimes it takes me a minute to decide what direction to go. But isn't that the part of the fun of coloring live? At least I think it is. And we're going to add in a little blue lake. Oh my goodness, you guys have to see this. You have to see what just happened. Okay, I have a big oak tree not far outside the van or the RV. I'm still used to calling it a van. And then there's a lean-to, and then there's my door. An acorn just fell off of the top, or from the oak tree. An acorn just fell off, ran down off of the lean-to, and right into my door. I kid you not. Right there it is. Ta-da! Can you believe that? It just literally fell right into the door. We're going to have to clean that up and keep that in our coloring supplies now. I can't believe that happened. Well, hello, Joe. It's all right. It's all right. No worries. No worries. Here's what we've done so far on Mr. Frog. Yeah, Squirrel was helping me prep for winter. That just threw my, it just booped right in the door. Bounced in right in the door. Yeah, it was rolling. It rolled off the lean-to right into my door. I can't believe that. That is too funny. That is enough to throw me off my game. You know, a lot of weird things happen when you're coloring live, but that has to be the weirdest today. To date. Sorry. I can speak. Boom, right there. I cannot believe that. Must gonna be a good year for acorns. That is just wild. That is just here. We'll put him right there for now. Oh no, he'll wobble. We won't do that. I thought you'd like to see, Joe, what we're doing with your frog. I won't get this done today, but I'm trying. I'm getting the essence of frog done today. I have wooden floors in here. That's why it was so loud. It bounced on the wooden floor. Never in a million years. My mom would say something like, "I just cleaned those floors." I did too. I just swept them this morning. I got a whole bunch of furniture moved around today, Joe, so we're in a temporary position today. I don't have the new desk area set up yet or anything, but trying to get ready for winter. And got the biggest piece of furniture moved today, the couch. So I threw together a desk real quick, and here we are. Well, and I'm really glad I got the couch moved because I got to see that. Caught it out of the corner of my eye. I can't believe this. What a day. So were you filming a new farming video, Joe? Frog Morton, is that his name? The Lawn and Landscaping Series. All right. Well, I look forward to seeing it. Now we're going to come in here with just a little bit of dahlia purple. out like that. Come back in with that blue lake. Y'all know what's going to happen next, right? Who's watched me enough to know what I'm going to grab next? Oops, we're dropping pencils. Of course, got to find it first. Joe says he got almost 3 hours of video filmed from two people's perspective into a 30-minute video. Oh, wow. That's a lot of editing. Right? You still have to do the audio. I understand that. Planning on a Wednesday release. That will be cool. Of course, we're bringing in the colorless blender. I'll smooth all these colors out. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people realize just how much goes into one of those videos. It's a lot of work. I mean, we're pretty much, doing full scale Hollywood productions here for y'all, without the budget. And if you all aren't already subscribed, there is Joe's link. He's the one that designed our little frog dude today. Go check him out on YouTube. Subscribe. Show him some love. All right. You got about 5 episodes planned. Cool. Right? Everybody starts somewhere. Everybody starts not knowing anything. And then you get some episodes down, and then you're like, oh, I got the hang of this now. But everybody starts not knowing anything. I was down to the wire today getting my camera set up. Because I'm in a different spot today. And where I had to hang it was not cooperating. Let me tell you, my arms are going to be sore tomorrow. My arm is hanging off the edge of the table here. And that's not good for me to not have it supported, but hey, it's what I could do in the time I had today. We'll fix it later. Your first episode was only about 4 minutes long. Oops. Oh, I hate that when I delete the wrong footage. That's awesome, Joe. I'm so happy to hear that. Yes, it is. Joe, some of my art videos don't even get 100 views. You know? They really don't. And I've been doing this for quite a while now. There's always something new to learn, too. And then YouTube goes and changes the algorithm. And then you got to relearn stuff. I cannot wait until they offer the dual streaming to everybody. That is what I am really excited about. They say it's coming, and I know it's because OSB, OBS, whatever that is called, has that feature. And I do not stream through, I stream directly from my phone when I'm doing my coloring. I don't have a laptop or anything like that. It's just me and my phone. And then when I do Farming Simulator, that's from my PlayStation. But I don't have a laptop or anything like that to do the advanced stuff with. I have a tablet to make videos with, to put everything together on. But for streaming, it just either my phone or my PlayStation 5. There we go. A little something like that. You're an acquired taste for your streams. Right? I try to keep mine pretty even keeled as far as the art goes. I do get a little bit wilder on the farming simulator. All right. Where did I put them? There they are. 1, 2. There we go. And we're going to need this one and this one. A little bit of that dioxazine purple. There you go. The frog is grounded. Got a little bit of a shadow there now. Joe says some people say his chats are calming, others that I'm a little rough around the edges. But I have toned down my streams over the last 2 months. Oh, yeah, with a name like that, I can understand why it did. I know for a fact that I have young kids that watch my channel, so I'm a little bit more careful about what I will say. And also on the pieces that I will color, I won't show certain things. What is going on there? Must have been a fly. Ah. All right, let's go in with a little bit of that dahlia. And these are kids that I know in real life. And then I have about 30,000 of them that watch my Auntie Read series. And I don't want to have any cause for the parents, not to be okay with my channel. Reading to kids is vitally important to me. All right, Joe. Gonna bring in a little bit of that blue lake. Now, if they would all subscribe to my channel, that'd be great. Parents, I would appreciate it. But I do have quite a few watchers on my reading series. If monetization came from views alone, I would have it covered. But you also can't monetize kids' content, so. Which I get. A little bit of violet blue. That was another one falling. It did not come into the RV though. Good to know it's not a critter up there though. This happens every fall. Not just, well, not that they come in the RV, but they hit the lean-to every fall. That was another one. It just hadn't started yet this year that I noticed. Right? You can't comment on children's stuff. Yeah, it that is very good in a lot of ways. But people can always get a hold of me in other ways and leave me feedback on them. And that's fine. And they do. That's one for the squirrel. Right? Let me see here. Let's bring in a little Parma violet. They're going crazy out there now. One year we had so many, we gathered them all up and we went out in the countryside and we threw acorns everywhere. Joe says they had a squirrel in the pecan tree. He would scream at us when they would mow or do anything in the backyard and was known to toss pecans at you. Oh, that's too funny. Yeah, I know it's not a squirrel out there because we have cats, but they don't let the squirrels in the yard. Yeah, it was. I forget what they call that when there's an overabundance of acorns. There's a special name for it. Every 4 or 5 years. Ooh, is it time already? That was a couple years ago that we did that. So, in 50 years or so, maybe there'll be some acorn, or maybe there'll be some oak trees that we planted. All right, then we're going to bring in Imperial Violet. But that oak tree now is, gosh, 20 or 25 years old. No, it's even older than that. No, it's probably 25 years old. We planted it from a property that I used to own. And yeah, that was about 25 years ago now. Brought the sapling over and planted it. Because I had an overabundance of oak trees in my yard. And it's been growing ever since. Masting? That could be. That could be the word I'm looking for. They don't do the overabundance every year, but like every 4, 5, 6 years. They will do an overabundance. And when I say overabundance, it gets to the point where you can't walk without stepping on them. And they're, inches thick. It's crazy. All right, going to blend a little bit of this out. I mean, handfuls upon handfuls upon handfuls upon handfuls. And why they call them acorns from the oak tree, I have no idea. I have no idea why they don't call them oak nuts, or something like that. I'm afraid I wasn't around when people started naming things. I wish I would have been, though. That would have been fascinating. Joe just looked it up, and it says the phenomenon, also known as masting, is believed to be a survival strategy where the sheer volume of acorns overwhelms predators, ensuring that enough seeds survive to germinate and grow into new trees. Yep. That is the belief. Fascinating, isn't it? Gosh, now I wish the artistic biker were here, because I'm sure he would come up with some fascinating fact about acorns. He streams every day at 6:30 a.m. Eastern, 5:30 a.m. Texas time, because that's where he's at. He gets up early in the morning every day, runs downstairs, and puts on a show for everybody before he even goes to work and starts his day. And I think that is awesome. He's been doing it almost 200 days now. And he's got all kinds of facts for all the things that he sketches and draws and colors. I love his show. I do make an attempt on Sundays to get up extra early and go and sit in on his live stream. Because I am not a morning person. I wish I was, but I am not. My live stream at 1 o'clock, that's just about the time I'm starting to wake up, I am not a morning person. Oh my God, that's cute. That is the Artistic Biker. I will get his channel for you. He pulls a random object out of the randomizer every morning and does a random sketch in ink and wash. And he's got all kinds of interesting facts. And he also recently started doing lesson plans for all your teacher friends out there. If they need a 30-minute lesson plan, he's got you covered on every subject imaginable. Yeah, and I've been friends with him for years and years and years, and some more years. I think we figured out the other day it was 14 years. Very nice guy. Awesome stream. Well, hello there. Looky what came in the RV today. It's an acorn from the oak tree. It fell from the tree, hit the lean-to, and bounced into the RV while I was live here. And I said, well, I'm really sad that you're not here because I'm sure you would have some other fascinating fact about acorns to tell us. So speak of the devil, here he is. How you doing? Oh, that is wild. We have been friends. I was just telling him we've been friends for many, many years now. I love watching your show. You're almost at 200 days. I think that's awesome. I was telling him all about how you had lesson plans and everything else. Literally just saying go subscribe. Just Joe put this together. And he showed it to me. Just Joe does leather work on top of playing Farming Simulator. And he showed this to me and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to color that. And he said, go for it. So here I am coloring Joe's work. So that's why we're doing this today and not anything out of any of my books. I wish I could contribute that to the randomographer. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should send you an acorn. You're living the dream. All right. Oh no. You got shots for your back and you've been loopy all day. Well, that's not a bad way to spend a Friday. Oh, that was I think that was Dahlia. Yeah, that was Dahlia purple. And a little bit of this blue lake here. At least it's on a Friday. You get some time to recover over the weekend. By Monday morning, you'll be raring to go again. I am in a makeshift desk area today because I got the couch moved. You know, I'm remodeling the RV. I finally got the couch moved, getting ready to winterize, pull some cabinets, get some insulation going in here. And I just got the couch moved right before my stream started. So this is the makeshift desk that I came up with. That I came up with. Not the best, but it'll work. That dioxazine purple. I figured out too why it is that I say all my colors out loud. And that is in case I need to go back and rewatch my own videos because I forgot what color I used. So I try to say the colors out loud as I go. So what acorn fact do you have for us? Joe says he loves frogs, and oddly enough, his favorite pipe tobacco was called Frog Morton. That's right. I knew there was a story behind this. Ah, here is our interesting fact about acorns. You can gather them up to make ink. Crush them up and boil them in water with white vinegar, and you'll get a nice, rich brown ink. Acorns, not frogs. I hope nobody's ever made frog ink. Joe says the leather he primarily uses is oak tanned using the tannins from the acorn shells. Oh my goodness. Ah, you learn something new every day. I did not realize that. Well, now you know what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to make my own now. I might want to boil them outside. I don't think they'll smell too good, though. I did not know you could make ink from them. Now I know. See, I knew I'd find a fascinating fact. I often say I'd rather ask my friend the artistic biker than to Google it. If there's a tidbit of information that I want to know, he probably already knows it. About anything. He is just a fascinating person in that manner. Oh, there's the train. Oh, let's write this down. That's the third one today. 4:38. Ooh, we're running out of time, too. Time flies when you're having fun. They steep crushed acorns and make what's called tannin tea. You know what's funny, Blaze, is I literally... Uh-oh. What happened? Ah! I should not have done that. I'm so sorry. Wow, Streamlabs is not like capital letters. I saw Immortal, my mother, bless her heart, she's 78 years old, almost 79, and was put on antibiotics recently, and she can't swallow the antibiotic pills because they're too big. So I ordered her. At first, she said she wanted a mortar and pestle, and then she said, "No, no, no." I said, "Well, are you sure? Because they have electric ones." And so she said, "Well, get me an electric one." So I ordered one of both for her. So I now have a mortar and pestle because she loved the electric one. You asked if that was the hit the subscribe button train. I guess so. Yeah, Streamlabs is a little bit too picky for me, and I need to work with the settings on it. I want it to be a help, not a hindrance. Hang on, let me see here. Here we go. Now maybe it won't yell at you anymore. Joe says he makes his own black leather dye with vinegar and steel wool. Huh. Vinegroon. I did not know that. Well, hello, Kiwi. How are you today? You just missed the train. I'm coloring one of Joe's images that he made, one of his designs today. He showed it to me, and I said, "Oh, I gotta color that." We just got a few minutes left. How's your Saturday? We've had 3 trains go by now today. I'm making a chart of when all they went by, and we're keeping track of them. And like in a month or so, we'll go over it and see what the frequency rate is. A little bit of that blue lake. We have very talented members in our farming simulator community. But yeah, see, I knew you would come up. See, I was not wrong though. Blaze, if I was wrong, then maybe you should be embarrassed. But I was right in the fact that I knew you'd have something interesting to say about acorns. And now we all know we can make ink out of them. I had an acorn fall in the tree while I was sitting here streaming, or fall in the tree, fall in the RV while I was sitting here streaming earlier, Kiwi. It came off the tree, bounced down the lean-to, and boom, came right in my door. Couldn't believe that. Not me, Joe did. Joe put this together. Joe drew this. Not my piece. But he said I could color it. A little bit of that dahlia purple. I just thought it was really cute. So I printed it out and here we are. Yeah, I'm almost done for the day. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so Joe mocked this up for us. For me. For him. And he told me I could color it live because he wanted to see what I would do with it. So I made sure to make time today for all the major elements here in the piece so he could see what I would do with it. And now he has to do the same so I can see what he would do with it. I'm just teasing, Joe. You don't have to. But if you do, I would love to see it. So he's watched me today on the fly pick out colors, and it's been a lot of fun. It has been. I've enjoyed doing this. I didn't plan anything out ahead of time. Nope. Matter of fact, I just printed it right before the show. Somebody was asking me about original pieces of artwork, if I ever did any originals. And the answer is yes, I do. And I told him I would find the piece, but now I don't remember who asked me. Well, I found the piece today. My most recent one that I did. There we go. And there is our Morton frog. There's our little Morton frog for the day. That's what I would do with it. Thank you, Kiwi. Right? Oh, thank you, Kiwi. Here. Let's see if I can get it a little closer. Oop. Wrong way. This way. Yeah. I know I went the wrong way. That's about as close as I can get. Oops. Without hitting the light. Because I'm not gonna try and zoom in with the setup today. Thank you very much, Kiwi. Joe, you have to, you need to do that. Absolutely make her a grocery bag with this on it. It's so cute. had fun with it. I had a lot of fun with it. I love the design. I think it would look awesome on a bag or a leather journal or something like that. I would buy it, you know, just because it's so cute. That's what he's doing. He's smoking a pipe. Is that what he's doing over here? I'm not sure what he's doing in that hand. Oh, well. Maybe that's what it is. I wasn't sure what he was doing with his other hand there. I had a lot of fun with this. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Now that you mentioned pipe on the other one. Yes, it's a pipe. Gotcha. I wasn't sure. But absolutely, it's a great composition, wonderful whimsy to it. So cute. I love it. Okay, so before I run out of time here. Anyway, when I was looking for something to draw on today, I came across my other piece that I did not too long ago. It's just a simple sunflower. Just real simple. That's on black cardstock. So whoever it was that asked about it, there you go. I promised you I would show it to you as soon as I found it. I'd put it in this notebook for safekeeping, and when I pulled out this notebook today, there it was. Just a real simple design. Just a real simple sunflower. Thank you. Thank you, Blaze. All right, Joe. Sounds good. We're talking about marbling leather. Oh, wow. Could marble two big pieces, one lavender and blue, the other light green and forest green. Then set those aside and use them in a series of mushrooms and frogs. Ooh, yes, you could. Thank you. Thank you. Have you ever tried the black chalk paper? This is black cardstock, which is, I've used pastel paper once in a while. I'm not the biggest fan of it with colored pencil. I do like a little bit more tooth. And if there was something between this and the pastel, I would like it better. But the pastel paper that I've had is really rough, and it really eats your pencils. I need a finer tooth than that. But this was just a little fun sunflower I did. Gosh, I don't know, a couple months ago. Just because I wanted to do something on black paper. So, thank you for whoever it was that asked me about it and prompting me to look for it. And I found it, and there you go. So, I'll put that back in the notebook. But for today we did this cute little frog that Joe put together. I love it. It's adorable. We've had a lot of fun today doing him. I think you should go for it and tool it in some leather. I think it would be awesome. I really do. And for those of you who didn't believe me, I still got my pencils separated. There's the darks. There's the lights. I'm trying to get them more organized. You know, blues, greens, grays, browns are in one. Reds, oranges, yellows, pinks is in the other one. Trying to get it a little more organized, so at least I've narrowed down when I'm live streaming which container I should be looking in when I'm looking for a certain color. Of course, that means when I put them away at the end of the day here, I got to put them right back in their correct containers here. But that will just about do it for me for the day. I appreciate each and every one of you who have stopped by. I appreciate you all so much. I thank you for all your kind words and your awesome content. Everybody that stopped by today is just so talented. I count myself lucky to know you all. Ah, mushy, mushy. Oh, and don't forget, everybody, today's affirmation was, F what others think, do what makes you happy. Do what makes you happy always. Put them away. What's that? Well, if I don't, and, you know, I have these cats, they'll get into them. So, yes, I have to put my pencils away when I'm done playing with them. Otherwise, I find them all over the floor. And I almost don't have enough room in the blue, green, brown, gray container. But it's the best way that I can think of to keep myself organized. Keep on track. Yeah, if I don't shut up before the 4 hours are done, YouTube unceremoniously cuts me off for whatever reason. I've learned that already. Teach the kitties to draw. I wish I could. I'd be a millionaire. That'd be nice. Yes, have a beautiful, thank you everybody. Have a beautiful rest of your day. A wonderful weekend. I will catch everybody on the flip side. Take care of yourselves. Whew. Thank you all. Thank you all so much for coming. I really appreciate it. Tonight at midnight, Hawaiian Hillbilly streams, Farming Simulator. Kiwi will probably be on. Kiwi Sim Farmer will probably be on tonight or tomorrow night or both nights. Our time. Just Joe's working on a new video. You can see Blaze every morning, the Artistic Biker, at 5:30 a.m. Texas time, which is 6:30 a.m. my time. He always does a random object out of the random object randomographer. Go and check him out. He always dances for us too during his live stream. It's a lot of fun. You'll get some good art tips and you'll get some random fact that you never even knew you wanted to know if you go and check out his channel. Take care, everybody. Really appreciate you stopping by.